Eat with Q basically did her video today. She basically wanted to let us know a update on the pregnancy. She pretty much doing a little mukbang. Pretty much wanted to give us a little rundown. But what I could take from it is that basically she's letting us know. I don't know who got in her ear about it, about whether or not the baby would be a U.S. citizen if she gave birth in Nigeria. My thing is, I don't know who even gave her the notion that it even mattered. My thing is, it's not even to the point whether or not the baby will be American or not. It's to the point, will you be able to take that baby back to the States once that baby is born? Now, here's my take on it. I don't think that he's going to allow her to do that. Now, the reason why I say that is because he's been letting her lollygag up and down the U.S. airlines, whichever airline she chose, I don't know, to go back and forth to Nigeria under the false pretense that he could even go back to the States. Now, here's the thing. This man has not one time been able to come back to the U.S. with you. Now, that right there is a red flag right there. You a whole married woman, and you can't even take this man back to the States to even visit your folks. Now, that's a red flag right there. Now, let's put the baby into the equation. Let's say you want to do the same thing, lollygag up and down the U.S. airlines with this particular kid. It don't matter if that baby is Nigerian, Asian, Mexican. It wouldn't matter. The point is whether or not he will allow you to lollygag up and down the U.S. airlines with that said kid. I don't think he will. Now, she wanted to get on here and do this little mukbang and be cute about people basically saying that the baby will be American, whether or not it's born over there in Nigeria. Our thing is, we don't care where you lay the egg at. The point is, we trying to see what type of mannerisms he's going to do once that baby is born. Now, you want to paint the narrative that this is, your words, not mine, that this is the first male heir of his. That's a red flag number one right there. Now, the first red flag should have been when you married him, but you know, you're the type of person, you might see red flag, but you ain't paying attention to the red flags. You just pretty much married this man, as I say, out of desperation. Because at the end of the day, you came off the whims that you was with Play. That didn't work out. According to YouTube streets, he played you, so you decided you was going to go over there and be a desperate, your words not mine, American, and find you a Nigerian man, and I guess you thought that was going to complete you. Now, there's nothing wrong with going over there being desperate and falling in love, but here's the thing. You not only been desperate, but you have brought a new life into the world. My thing is, back to what I said, I don't think you're going to be able to lollygag up and down the airlines with that said kid. And here's my theory on that. True enough, he didn't care nothing about whether or not he could go back and forth with you, because guess what? At the end of the day, he didn't care. His whole agenda was not to go back and forth to the United States. Most times when people marry, it be for a visa or something like that. So I guess at the end of the day, that wasn't his agenda. We can't say he married you for a visa or anything like that, because at the end of the day, he'd be trying to lollygag around trying to get to the United States. He done did everything but go to the United States. You've been married to this man, I don't know how many years. I don't even think it's been 3 years yet. He has not taken not one trip back to the United States with you yet as a married couple. I don't even think his mama has laid eyes on y'all as a married couple. That right there, that's concerning. But at the end of the day, you have had your whole pregnancy damn near in Nigeria. Not one time has your mother laid eyes on you in real time as a pregnant woman. Now, she might have FaceTimed you, but at the end of the day, you can't say not one time have you gotten on a plane, went over there with your mom, and she's seen you as a pregnant woman in real time. You can't say that. You can't get on no camera and lie about it. You can't make a little ghetto mukbang about it. Now, if you want to get on this internet and paint the narrative that people in your business about whether or not the baby was going to be American when it's given, whether you give birth in the United States or not, we don't care where you give birth to the baby at. We trying to figure out what's going to happen once the baby is born. Now, that's going to be the real gag, because at the end of the day, we're going to see what type of lifestyle you're going to be living with said kid. Yes, with said kid, because prior to the kid, your lifestyle wasn't really hitting on much. I guess you settled and decided that you was going to get a house with said man because you realized that said man couldn't even travel with you. What is the purpose of having a husband? You can't even get up and do what normal people do, and that's travel back and forth. It looks like to me, basically, you over there in Nigeria stuck. And you double stuck now. Yeah, I made up a word, double stuck. Because at the end of the day, he ain't finna let you get on that plane with that kid. Now, I could be wrong. I might have to make a new video and debunk what I said, but I doubt it. A lot of people say, why do you come up with that theory? Because at the end of the day, that man, first of all, he Nigerian. He ain't be able to the point where he can freely go back and forth. Now, I wouldn't even came up with that theory if the man could go back and forth freely as far as traveling. Because at the end of the day, if he could travel, I think he would have traveled by now. I mean, what would be holding him back? He has not one time traveled with her, like I said, as a couple. Forget a couple, a married couple. He had, just like I said, has not laid eyes on the mama. She can't make a video saying, okay, husband meets the parents. We have yet to find that video. We got everything else we can dig through the archives and see, but that video right there ain't gonna make it to YouTube because ain't a such video. And I say another video ain't gonna make it. Her, him, and the baby seeing the grandmama in real time. That ain't gonna make it to YouTube. She can make all the mukbangs she wants, lying in the bucket to her subscriber, because that's basically what she be doing, and they be eating it up. Anything she tell them something, they take it and they realize it in their mind that it's news because she said it. She made a video and she had a bunch of food around her when she said it. Now, the last little video he made, a little update of him basically stuffing that I might be saying it wrong, the gise, whatever you say, is soup, and that little the little white bread they use, he was slamming that down her throat. He basically acting as though he was so worried, and her words, not mine, worried about the baby, making sure the baby eat. Yeah, he gonna make sure that baby eat, because at the end of the day, his whole agenda is to make sure that baby is healthy, because once that baby get out, he gonna show you who he is. A lot of people like, well, she running the show over there. He ain't pretty much being able to do nothing. Yeah, until that baby get here. You gonna see a whole new Godwin when that baby get here. Watch what I tell you. I can't wait to see the videos when that baby get here. I'm gonna see whether or not she get up there and lie in front of a plate of food with that baby up there and be able to debunk, and most importantly, lie to her subscriber like she been doing all along. Now, she sit up here act like, she couldn't pretty much vlog because she was pregnant. At the end of the day, that was the time to do most of your vlogging, because at the end of the time, people can see you pregnant in real time and see you do mukbangs. I mean, ain't that what you do? That lets people know that she pretty much was trying to leave a lot of things out of the timeline. I don't know if nobody else picked up on it, but I picked up on it. You ain't that sick that you can't pick the camera up sometimes. You pick the camera when you want to lie and get in front of the food. Why you can't get up there and maybe get people a once a week video, if nothing else, on the update of the kid? I mean, you got two channels. You got Mr. Ferribrius, whatever you call that, and you got your own channel. I mean, eating is what you do. I mean, come on, the other channel is basically supposed to be a couple channel. Y'all don't do couple things over there. So at the end of the day, I don't know what you hiding. But at the end of the day, I ain't to the point that I'm going to believe your lies. You can get in front of food all you want to. But at the end of the day, you ain't going to get me to believe this narrative that that man and you and that baby going to be able to be in front of that grandma in real time. Heck, I don't even think we're going to get a video of her, him, and the baby doing a mukbang. I don't even see that one. But I had to get on here and get my reaction, because baby, Q getting on here pretty much throwing subliminal, so I had to catch the subliminal and pretty much address it. Because the supporters over there, they pretty much blind anything she say. If Q said it, it's science, and at the end of the day, honey, they ain't finna debunk it, they ain't finna dissect it, they ain't finna do nothing. They're just gonna say, okay, she said it, we gonna roll with it. I saw a lot of people in the comments pretty much congratulating her, telling her to pray over her unborn baby. That's cool. Yeah, of course. You're supposed to do all the things when it comes to that. But then they don't get on here lying and pretty much lying to your subscribers. But just like I said, they eat that type of stuff up. Anything she tell them, long as she in front of a plate of food, they gonna believe it. But yeah, I had to get on here and get my reaction to Eat with Q with her pretty much. I guess she's trying to tell us that, yeah, the baby gonna be American, whether she have it over there in Nigerian soil or over here in American soil. My thing is, boo-boo, you better get back to America and have that baby, because at the end of the day, it's gonna be a hot summer over there in Nigeria. You're already over there baking now. Imagine baking and giving birth. But what do I know? Do what you do. If you want to go over there and burn up and have your baby over there, do what you do, honey. Because at the end of the day, you want to prove to this man that you're going to have his baby, and you're going to do it in Nigeria. At the end of the day, we already know you ain't coming back to the States, because guess what I just said? You ain't going nowhere with that baby. When the baby born, why you pregnant, none of that. We'll see. Like they said, the streets will be talking, and most important, we'll be waiting on a video. But best believe, once she had that baby, don't be in no hurry for a face reveal, because you ain't going to get it right away. You got to give her time to get the three actors together and come up with a lie. Yep, you heard what I said, a lie. But yeah, that's my raw, real reaction to Eat with Q and her. My baby will be an American whether or not I have the baby here or not. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. I'll see you on the next video.